Tes. Assalamualaikum semua, welcome back to the stream. Sekejap. Kepada yang baru masuk tu, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Dan kepada yang baru tu, jangan lupa untuk subscribe dan turn on the notification ni supaya dapat info-info tentang live Shahrul lepas ini. Sekejap. So, hari ni kita akan sambung lagi. Kita akan sambung lagi main di Genshin Impact Kuat Quest. Hari ni mungkin last hari ni. So rasanya tengok yang main stream semalam dah nak habis dah. So hari ni mungkin last kot. Kita last Genshin Impact. Dengarkan suara aku. Tak ada yang masalah. Hai busuk. Apa yang busuk Pak? Apa yang busuk? Saya sudah mandi ya. And yeah, dulu kan cakap welcome Puki, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to like and share. Sorry bilang. Nah, pasal ni keyboard jangan buat hal keyboard. Okay, hari ni dah sambung lagi main game Genshin Impact buat story tu. Nah, ini kita kasi habis hari ni kalau sempat. Lepas tu kalau sampai hari ni kita habis story, kita akan full. Kita akan cuba pun untuk Nicole. Sekejap. Wait a second. Kenapa game buka Hello. Okay. So, jom lah. Kita buka ke game terus. Okay, sekejap. Lupa tekan itu. Dengar tak sound? Sound dia dengar kan? Oh, dengar. Okay, yang stream lepas yang semalam tu, kita stop dekat persembuhan dekat Sumeru City Sungai Syarul. Lepas tu stop dekat Sumeru City, diorang nak masuk lupa dengan tu si Pentalon yang kawan baik si Dottore tu, so ya. Okay, kita stop kat sini tu. Sekejap. Cik Boy saya ingat tak plug in. Baru tak lagi. Oh, okay, kejap. Masa lagi, kejap. Lagi ke? Tahan. Okay. Kita boleh sambung kat story. Okay, ini yang waktu tu apa? Dia semua berkumpul kan kat sini. Bincang, lepas tu ada yang dia apa semua. Sekarang ni kita nak masuk. Kita semua UCT nak jumpa dengan si Dottore dengan Dottore pula si apa? Pentalon tu. Si Patu itu juga. Kau sabar jap.
Thank you, Jed. You gotta be more careful. If you're not ready to put your life on the line, you can't be certain of defeating your opponent.
She's right. Keep your wits about you, Rana.
Nowhere to run. Look alive.
Mana ni? Alah kacau macam.
Yield. Surrender. No escape.
Oi, sakit ni. Sepatu ini ke patutlah sakit pun.
Hear my prayer. Can't run from death.
5 second jap. Tahu pula sakit. Sakit sangat tu. Cuba.
Take them out and secure the harbor. Reinforcements will arrive by water.
Let's move. Consider it done. Show no mercy. Yield.
We scout prevail.
Juga.
Let's get it on.
Nowhere to run.
Sakitlah si perempuan ni.
Surrender.
Out of my sight. Please.
Sakitlah perempuan ni. Apa kelakar ni abang lah. Abang. Ya ke abang? Biasanya ni kena kakak. Mana ni? Go to the fort. Oh, ke sini. Lama now chat nak muncul ke adik. Terpaksa buka chat ikut phone.
Looks like we're in.
Do your work.
Kalau buka dia ikut chat ikut apa? Ikut laptop sekarang ni lagi. Sakit. Kalau buka chat ikut laptop nanti dia lagi.
Judgment is upon us. Use the force authorized.
This ought to do it. Back to it.
Hear my prayer.
Surrender.
You asked for it.
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Okay. Dengar. Kalau buka chat
Waterway
ikut ni.
secured.
Sebab takut kalau buka chat ikut sini dia lagi.
Brothers, sisters.
Perfect. Just in time.
Sekejap.
Welcome. Once we've linked up, we'll continue the advance.
The team has arrived at the north entrance, as planned.
Good. Press on.
Dia lagging. Dia lagging. Take control of semua city. Baik. Sekejap. Tambah nama sekejap. Tambah nama.
There you
We got
are.
ourselves a straggler.
Let me amuse myself.
Too easy.
Dia lagging kalau buka
Back
lagi.
of it here. Yield.
Sama tak?
We shall prevail. Let's get it on. Ha!
Futile.
Let me amuse myself. The more, the merrier. Let me amuse myself a little. The more, the
Pin them
merrier.
down. Look alive. Grant us your blessing. Run while you still can.
Through me, justice is served. Guilty.
Didn't take too long.
Your penance is due.
Tak kena pula. Lawan Tiang dah kenapa. Tak tahulah dia pergi peluk pula Tiang tu.
Look out! It's an ambush!
Ambus.
Finally. We need to hurry. Take the middle road now.
Mahamacha Sino, area clear.
Don't relax just yet. More Fatui approaching from the right.
Wow. Damn, kena
Elemental
belasah.
cannot track our movements. If necessary, we could split up.
Don't worry. We'll wipe them all out.
As you can see, our people came raring to go.
Good.
How are things with the Traveler? Can Tainari keep her safe?
Don't underestimate Tainari just because he's a forest watcher. He can handle it.
Ya, jangan
Alright.
pandang rendah si
You know
Canary.
that's not what I meant.
Betul dah.
Sino and the reinforcements have drawn the Fatui's fire away. It's our turn. By using a cluster leaf of cultivation, we can pass through certain terrain silently. Good luck with that. We'll just fly up there.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Paimon forgot she could fly.
Ready?
Ready.
Abang Cookie apa? Anak Abang Cookie nak akak Cookie. Akak Cookie. So, bolehlah bahan kau, apa ni? Bahan so, boleh ni bahan kau banyak.
One with the force.
Bahan lah kalau nak.
Keep up.
Okey. Ada ni dulu.
I'll approve you.
Oh, wah, satu kaki.
This ought to do it.
Suppress blazing light! A new dawn rises!
I lost.
Cry louder. Behold.
So quiet.
Memang lama chat nak dibaca. Bukan lama chat nak dibaca, chat lambat muncul. Chat dia delay. Dia dalam seminit je tu dia delay chat. Jadi apa yang akak chat tu kan, dia seminit tu apa dia muncul kat saya. Saya punya screen.
Fatui soldiers up ahead.
Apalah nak membahas ni, tak payah
Careful.
berchat.
Prepare for battle.
Hey! There's people over there.
You have some nerve showing your faces here in the center of Sumeru City.
Oh, bantalan. Ya
You're
Allah,
right on
faham.
schedule.
Well, this guy sure as heck isn't your average Fatui sergeant.
They've stationed quite a few people nearby. It definitely looks like they were waiting for us. But something feels off. Everything about this guy feels too deliberate. I highly doubt he's just a subordinate of Dottore's. And he's no mere sergeant. Whatever his rank is, it's high. Much higher than we thought. So you've been waiting for us. But it looks like you're geared up for a conversation rather than a battle.
Very clever, General Mahamatra Sino. I know you're the one in charge of this siege, and I look forward to making a deal with you.
Deal. Apa deal?
A siege? Sumeru City belongs to us.
Historically, yes. But things can always change. We have quite a sizable force with us, you know. For instance... There's a Fatui ambush at the north gate.
Can you handle him?
We can for now. Yes, I'm quite sure both sides can hold their ground for the time being. The battle has not yet reached its climax. But what happens next? Do you enjoy watching bloodshed? Surely some of those here are people you count as friends. Once a war begins, some people must die. I doubt you wish that fate upon anyone you know.
Wait a second. It's a trick. He's not even there. Silence!
He disappeared. What was that? A ghost?
Curses! He was never there to begin with. That was just a shadow projected there to lure us in.
Enough talk. Attack!
Okay, let's go.
I apologize for being unable to accompany you at this crucial moment, but I am compelled to leave for reasons beyond my control. Please excuse me. Sumeru's General Mahamatra is quite ruthless. It's a good thing I wasn't there in person.
Your illusion held them up for a time just fine. But now that they have seen through it, they will realize you were just a decoy.
Decoy or not, what matters now is that they will be heading your way imminently.
Not imminently. They are already here.
Oh, travel dah sampai dulu. Yep. Sekejap. Sekejap. Nak, alah nak itu setting. Tak keluar lagu. Sekejap. Lagu tu keluar. Sekejap. Abang Kuki. Anak akak Kuki. Sedap nak panggil abang. Sekejap. Biasa. Audio lagu. Lupa nak buka lagu. Tu macam senyap je tadi tu. Lupa nak buka lagu. Kat mana? Oh, mana tadi. Okay, nice. Boleh lagu sedap sikit. Mana? Membahan dengan modal arah-arah. Habis lagi kat arah-arah
This is
semalam.
far enough.
Habis lagi.
Tainari, you go help Sino. Don't worry about us. We'll manage from here.
Are you sure you don't need me to stand guard?
No need. Once the connection is established, we'll disappear from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go help the others.
All right. Goodbye for now then. Please tread carefully.
Okay, Sino pula. Kita siapa? Sino pula Tainari. Settle je diorang ni. Bukan seminit dah ni. Dia sama ada seminit ataupun tu.
Come on, where's it hiding?
Found it.
Dia takut
It's over
yang
here.
live. Takut yang akak tengok live tu dia tak bukan yang live betul-betul waktu tu. Kena tekan yang dekat live tu.
We can connect to the inside of Irminsul through the sanctuary of Surasthana's built-in security system. You should be pretty familiar with the process.
Is it the same route as last time?
For the most part, we don't need to adjust any of the parameters.
Then I should be fine.
And Paimon? Once you're both ready, we'll set off.
Wait! The stakes are way higher this time, right? Maybe Paimon should stay outside and help the others. Then, you can focus on the fight without having to worry about Paimon. Huh? Why are you staring at me like that?
It's nothing. I just suddenly realized how much you've grown.
Ya
Hey,
ada.
you've grown quite a lot yourself. Don't you two start getting into it again. Well, anyway,
Paimon
Paimon
sekarang dah
thinks he's
besar
pretty
sikit.
knowledgeable. Who's the best guide in Tibet again? And don't forget, Paimon's a college student now.
If we say
Dah college
Lathan's not
student.
a weirdo, it's hard to explain how he came up with the
Paimon
idea
dah
of you
college
applying to the
student.
academia.
Wow.
But for all that he counts, you're doing surprisingly well in your studies.
Just goes to show how important it is to have someone supporting you. And Paimon's not the only one. Let's not forget that you
Oh,
only
mungkin lama
became
lagi
student
ni
because of Nahida's
Paimon ni
personal
lagi besar
recommendation.
ni yang.
That's
Mungkin dah
fair.
sama besar dengan Traveler dah
I
lepas
have
ni.
learned a lot in Sumeru. Oh yeah. Did you ever come up with that ugly nickname you promised me?
What? No way! We're friends now! Paimon gave up on giving you one ages ago. Anyway, isn't Hat Guy enough of a nickname for you?
Fine. Suit yourself.
We need to go. Paimon, if you're staying, look after yourself. Will do. Paimon's gonna link up with Tainari and Sino. You guys are the ones who need to be careful. We
It's
will
okay,
be.
Paimon.
Bye for now.
Sekejap je ni. Sekejap je. Sekejap ni settle dah ni.
Initiating connection.
Oh. Okay. Let's go. Jumpa Dottore. Let's go. Jom kita belasah Dottore ni.
Well, here we are again. Come to think of it, I still don't even know where we're going.
Thanks to our terminals, it should be impossible for Irminsul to read. I can...
Don't. Don't tell me. Only you need to know. That way, whatever happens to me next, it won't affect your progress.
Listen to me. Your safety is just as important as mine. Don't even think about sacrificing yourself for the greater good. We came here together, and we're leaving together.
Dan
Alright,
sekarang
if you
Lumin
insist.
mention lah.
I won't argue with you.
Sekarang Lumin mention dah. Sekarang Lumin mention. Okay. Yeah.
This place looks so different from how I remember. It's unrecognizable. It's a complete mess. Like someone's turned the place upside down.
Must be Dottore's doing. Either he's searching for some information he needs, or
It's still changing.
he has to know we've entered Irminsul. But luckily for us, he can't pinpoint our location. Be on your guard. Don't let him find us. The red
Okay.
parts have probably been corrupted by Dottore's power.
Dulu lah dia
Don't
panggil
touch
Abang
them,
Okey je.
or you might
Sebab
alert him.
dulu tu tak tahu apa. Yang akak tu lelaki ke perempuan. Itu yang first akak tu terus abang. Lepas tu lepas tahu yang akak perempuan tu
He's
lepas
looking for
kakak.
us. Tread carefully. That wall could be a problem. Fortunately, it looks breakable. Give it a shot.
Betul ke? Oh, 200 emergency to and fire the center. Oh, okay. Oh, terlancur lah.
The wind rises.
Behold!
Okay, kejap. Hah? Apa dia?
Squall and Fury.
Kacau lah benda ni. Oh, boleh ke hancur? Lah, hai.
The wind
Makin
rises.
cepat ke ni? Okay dah.
The same old trick again? Are you kidding me? Let's handle it just like we did before. This cheap trick isn't gonna stop us.
Oh no! It's...
A trap! Is that why he was using the same trick over and over again? To get us to lower our guard?
Sekarang dia tahu. Hahaha, noob. Bukan tak tahulah benda tu tak boleh
I'm
langgar.
trapped!
Tadi bila kita pakai elemental skill tu kita langgar tu terus tembus tu kita macam
Why
dia
won't
tak
this
tahu.
thing budge?
Itu yang fikir
Hello?
macam okey lalu je lah.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Untuk
Is that you? Yes, it's me. I'm monitoring your progress from inside the Eternal Oasis. And I have to say, this terminal is simply marvelous. It makes tracking you so much easier. I couldn't see anything at first, but now that you two are inside, I can use your location with support from the terminals to get a partial view of the situation inside Irminsul. It's not the clearest image, but it's better than not being able to help at all.
welcome to the stream.
Here
Siapa
I
yang baru
am.
masuk, don't
I
forget to like
can't
and
intervene
share.
directly,
Dan
but
kepada
I
yang baru
can help
sini,
to
jangan
guide
lupa
you
untuk
out of
like,
the
share
jam
and
you're
subscribe.
currently in. So please, just follow my lead. Dottore in his current form is a blight upon both Irminsul and the ley line. Pay attention to your surroundings. There must be sources of his contamination. Is that one of them? Precisely.
Oh.
Take it out. Good work. But we're not done yet. Stay close. And let's see if we can find any others like it nearby.
Okay. Oh, sekejap aku. Astaghfirullahaladzim.
This must be another one. Agreed. Now, wait, watch out!
It's Dottore.
Huh?
I think
The seal is broken. Quick, get out of there.
Lari.
And where exactly do you think you can run to?
Wait, what was that?
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
Sewers. That's gotta be it.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu
Dodge that
Akbar.
attack.
Whoop. 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 Astaghfirullahaladzim. Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
There's more than one path. Which way do we
Mana?
go?
Mana? Kiri
To the
kanan.
left. Trust me.
Kiri kanan. Cepat. Cepat. Tak. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Allahu Akbar.
Watch yourself. Stay focused. There's a cliff ahead. Jump!
Space. Oh, sebaik.
More of those corruption sources. Destroy them as you did before, and open the exit as quickly as possible.
Cepat.
They're relentless. Is he trying to wear us down? You'll just have to destroy these too.
Oh, sebaik.
I think the pursuit is over.
Oh
hard
my
to say.
god.
Stay alert.
Oh my god. Betul-betul kejar siap tu. Sumpah seram. Okay. Di depan ni. Okay, kita kalau dengan dia. Dottore. Okay. Kelang kabut jadi ni.
I think we've made it to
Mana dekat
relative
kelang
safety.
kabut. Mana tak
Goodness.
kelang kabut.
That was tough.
You doing
Tiba-tiba kena
okay?
kejar macam tu. Lepas tu ada
I'll
halangan
be
lagi.
fine. Don't worry.
Dah nak
Take a
mati
short
tadi.
rest, and then
Dah sudah.
Nicole? Nicole!
The
Dah
connection's
sudah.
been cut. But that means
Yap.
Look
Dottore.
at you supporting one another. How very touching.
Oh.
Dottore!
took you long enough to find us. You're more useless than I thought.
Oh, really? I think I deserve a little more credit for my methods than that. Rather than hunting you down, I chose to let you roam free. I indulged your
Apa tadi?
presumption that you
Tak
were
perasan.
unable to track
Laju
your
sangat.
movements. Played along with your
Tak
clever
sempat
little
baca tadi.
plan. Fleeing is for animals, but I rather enjoy watching you flee. Some things lose the will to run altogether as soon as you put them in a cage.
If that's true, then why did you come looking for us?
Because I wanted to observe you up close, of course. Don't misunderstand me, I'm not here for a fight. Is it so unusual that I wish to greet my old acquaintances in person? After all, it's been a while. Scaramouche.
Dia tahu. Dia tahu. Dia tahu. Dia tahu
Why
yang
are
si
you so
Wonder
afraid?
ini sekarang mau.
I have done nothing unprecedented in discovering the truth. Nor did I go to any great lengths to uncover your story. You made a bold series of moves in deciding
Dia
to
kata
erase
kuaci.
yourself.
Kuaci?
With the power of this great chronicling device called Ermin's Soul, you were able to achieve something quite remarkable. Once most people form an opinion about someone, it tends to imprison their mind. Yet you
Pasal
managed
terbalik
to
pula
erase
ni.
every
Alah,
trace of your existence. A novel
pening
take
lah.
on death indeed. However, this meant that you stood out to me all the more when I saw you in Nodcry. I didn't even have to go looking for you. Just the sight of you was enough for me to intuit the truth. For someone in my position, connecting the dots was a trivial affair.
Okay.
It
Apa
would
yang
have been
kita
more
klik?
surprising if I hadn't managed to piece it together.
You seem very pleased with yourself for figuring it out. I'm sure you'd even be more delighted to learn the full extent of your crimes.
That would hardly be necessary. Besides, isn't there something that concerns you more right now? Something that fills you with dread. Let me put your
Oh, sabar
mind
Wonder,
at ease.
sabar
I have no
tahan
intention
emosi.
whatsoever of restoring any of the
Jangan risau
records you
Wonder,
deleted.
lepas ni kita belasah je
For
tu.
one thing, it would be exceptionally
Jangan risau,
difficult.
kita belasah je ni situ.
But more to the point, I doubt that the prospect of losing your current life is all that frightening to you. Because in your case, the cruelest twist of fate is that you'll never again have the chance to make up for any of your mistakes. Isn't it?
Dottore?
Wah, sabar. Oh, lawan ke?
All here shall bend to
Oh,
my
okay.
will.
Sekejap. Oh. Sekejap. Dah. Saya kena faham dia. Oh. Okay. Sikit ni. Okay, sekejap. Saya fahamkan dulu. Oh, kerja. Okay, tak. Okay, jadi terus.
Me after all.
Okay. Oh, sekali dia tweet tu.
The wind rises. That's far enough.
I'm afraid you'll need to do better than that to take me down.
Oh.
I expected you to have grown stronger. Ah, how
Sekejap.
foolish of me. I forgot that you lack any means to increase your power.
You will pay for everything you've done.
Oh.
Oh, will I now?
Mana dia? Mana dia? Hilang. Okay. Wow. Masuk. Sentak. Alamak, ninding. Oh no. Oh, sempat. Balik. Wonder. Cantik.
Does the prospect
Dan.
of death amuse you?
I could ask you the same question.
Oh, tak pernah saya nampak sekarang bergahat macam ni. Bergarang macam ni.
You focus on the mission.
Got it.
Oh, nak connectkan diorang ke ni. Okay, faham. Okay, faham.
Open the secret door on this enchanting night. May wisdom's light eradicate ignorance and darkness, and hereby fulfill our ancient vow. Commence data extraction.
Apa kau nak buat? Kau dah kena joke. Habis. Yes. Main kotor lagi. Yes, Wonder. Berasal je. Wow. Oh.
You cling to outdated ideals and stand in the way of progress.
Alamak.
You will pay for interfering with the grandest experiment of all time.
Oh, naik dah. Damn. Member terbang. Let's go.
Good timing.
Dottore, as clever as you are, You fail to understand wisdom. Wisdom takes many forms, but the path you have chosen eschews them all.
Huh.
Whoop. Wow, apa ni? Oh, second phone. Dia punya phone kedua. Let's go. Kat belasah dia. Dia ada Nahida
My strength is fading.
Since you are within Irminsul, it stands to reason that any power you wield comes from it.
You're extracting the information from Irminsul just to strip me of my power.
Apa ni?
I will find his weakness.
Oh, macam tu. Wish. Ah. Ingat macam mana? Astaghfirullahaladzim, sekejap.
Everyone hold hands.
Huh? Defeat the opponent. Maksudnya macam mana? Sekejap, tak faham. Kita ke sini. Okay. Memang tekan benda ni ke? Oh, kan? Oh, ya, yeah, betul. Oh, semua... Ah. Pening lah besar-besar. Mana? Uish. Kuasa Waden tu. Sekejap, sekejap. Satu. Hah?
We certainly have a knack for surprising each other, don't we?
I'm just getting started.
Hei, sabar. Oh. Oh. Combo. Ya. Oh, sekali ulti dia combo. Okay. Relax. Uish, sakit. Mana dia? Sekejap. Keluar dulu. Okay. Sekejap. Kita nak ini dulu. Oh. Ah, pasal aku duduk tengah sakit dah. Sekejap. Apa yang susah sangat ni? Tak tekan. Oh, sakit. Oh, sakit. Sorry. Okay, dah tunggu belum lagi. Okay, tunggu juga ke tepi. Dia kena puluh juga. Astagfirullahaladzim. Kena juga. Elak ke tu?
The wind rises.
It's time.
Say your prayers. Finally, time for you to die. Excited?
Sabar Sat. Sabar Sat. Berapa banyak skill dia ni yo. Berapa banyak skill dia ni ya Allah. Ya.
The last gasp struggle of a dying man is a pretty pathetic sight.
Dia tekan.
And I know it when I see it.
We shall see about that.
Betul ni guna serang dia. Boleh tak bergerak. Putih.
Say your prayers.
Oh.
Quit following me.
Right, okay.
Swollen fury.
Okay, dah faham dah. Okay, dah faham dah rentak di sana. Dah faham dah.
You're dead.
Oh. Putih.
Say your prayers.
Tak kena. Penipu. Sekejap, tunggu. Okay. Dah. Wow. Sabar. Tahu marah. Allah, jatuh pula. Wow. Halang. Oh, ambil genosis.
It's all yours. Do with it as you see fit.
Just as
Dalam weh.
this world is home to some archaic things. And as you suppose, you are a formidable opponent. You have long coveted the secrets of wisdom. So now, I will demonstrate true wisdom in action. I invoke my supreme authority as the keeper of Irminsul. Commend me or condemn me. And give your verdict now!
What happened?
Blessed one of wisdom, Mahakusaladhama.
Ruler
Are
of
you
Death.
certain that you wish to exercise your authority to destroy
Ruler of
Irminsul?
Death. Jadi siapa? Ruler of
It
Death.
represents both your roots
Kata
and your
yang bawah tu
finest
siapa?
accomplishments. You
Yang bawah dua
truly
ni,
intend
kalau
to
yang bawah
abandon
kanan
the
tu
very
macam
things
nickel.
you have always fought for?
Yang bawah kiri tu siapa Yang bawah kiri dia.
This is my decision. Irminsul has been corrupted beyond redemption.
Irminsul is the original tree of Teyvat. It is the means by which the heavenly principles maintains fate itself.
Oh, Ruler of
The seven
Time.
archons should honor and revere it, for their authority was bestowed upon them
Ruler of
by the
Time.
heavenly
Ruler of Death.
principles.
Yang satu tu Ruler of
It is precisely because I honor and revere it that I fight for the humanity it exists to protect. Wisdom is knowing how to weigh the options and make the right decision. If you truly care about the fortunes of this world, then it is me you should seek to preserve.
Planting a seed begins the chain of
Ruler of Life. Okay. Ruler of Death. Ruler of Time. Ruler of Life.
Why should the loss of another tree be anything to fear? Till we meet again, Lord of Dendro.
Oh. Wow. Terbakar habis ni. Terbakar habis ni.
The first flame. The pure, cleansing fire.
Kuasa Mauvita. Reverse Link. Kenapa ni? Sudah kena tarik. Tolong weh, kena tarik ni weh. Oh. Wah, habis. Yes, Wonder, nice. Siapa tu? Clone dia eh? Dia macam yang tarik dia tadi tu macam okay.
Shall we?
Where were we?
I was suggesting that you needn't perform when signing a contract.
You're only sitting here because your bank demanded an evaluation of the trustee.
So you told a story about a young scholar from a merchant family in Sumeru?
I told a compelling tale, didn't I?
The post-expulsion story is far more captivating.
The human experiments or the elixir of immortality?
The part where you die.
Ah, yes. My favorite part.
Hah? Kok dia mati maksudnya?
The 35-year-old segment thought of himself as Dottore, reserving the
35
name
year old
Zandik for the original specimen. Of all the segments, he was the most selfish. After his expulsion, Dottore searched for a new direction. He joined the Fatui, studied Elazar in great depth, secured resources. He was rather fortunate in his career. Zandik turned to Conrian technology and successfully created his segments. But this was not immortality. Even with backup segments, his body would still age. Still, thanks to Snezhnaya, Zandik found the ideal base for his experiments. Then a perfect partnership materialized at a crucial moment. The year that both parties realized they needed more time. Fortunately, Zandik succeeded. In a miraculous turn of events, he gained the extra time he needed.
I seem to recall it differently.
All right, it's true. No matter how much elixir he took, Zandik remained human and continued to age. Then, on the morning he turned 85...
85, pagi waktu dia umur 85. Oh, ini semua dia punya clone.
Zandik thought, but to his surprise, no one helped him.
Dia punya clone.
Zandik was too selfish for that.
Oh, dia biarkan.
You're one of us.
Yes, and we're all waiting.
Waiting for me to die.
Oh, dia sengaja biarkan yang doktor apa si yang orang apa doktor yang asal tu mati. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 tapi satu dah mati. Dah mati. Dua dah mati. Tinggal 5 betul lah, tinggal 5.
It has made me cherish my time in this world all the more.
Fair enough. So you do have a sense of self-preservation.
Ada sign apa ni? Contract dengan Fatui ya? Rasanya? Apa lah?
What do you mean?
You're hardly normal. And you don't cherish life. You just don't want to admit defeat in the limited time you have.
Pasan apa yang dia punya sign tu?
Even so, don't I deserve an interesting ending?
Interesting ending.
I'm counting on it.
Oh, betul-betul dingin lah dia ni. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If nothing else, I expect
oh,
my
ni semua dia punya
funeral to be
clone.
a grand affair indeed.
Ni semua clone dia. Oh my god. tu semua clone dia kan. Ada yang budak tu, yang remaja, macam yang saintis tu, ada macam apa yang pakai topi apa,
What a
yang ada batu buah hantu
magnificent
tu.
fire. In Snezhnaya, we light fires to ward off the cold. Fire, it seems, is antithetical to ideas such as cold, frozen, and unchanging.
Perhaps it has always been that way.
Oh, pokok yang tu
From the
akar.
beginning, fire has been used to drive away wild beasts and warm the body and mind. You could say it's a form of treatment. One that cures the human heart of mortal fear.
Mortal fear. Something you haven't been acquainted with in a long time, by the sounds of it.
Whereas you, I'm sure, must know the feeling quite well indeed. I remember when we first discussed the elixir of immortality. You claimed that extending your lifespan was about buying more time. But was that really the truth? You fear the prospect of dying a wretched end in this world, don't you?
Of course I do. I'm only human after all. And while you may have forgotten it, you cannot deny that you too were once human, Dottore. I do not believe that there is no such fear in your heart.
Perhaps you are right. But I abandoned it long ago and devoted myself to my experiments. I have felt no fear since.
Oh, Doktor tak rasa
From the very
takut
beginning,
rasa takut
I
ke
never
rasa
thought you
gerun
could
dengan
win
Doktor
this
ni.
game.
But still you came, contract in hand, to honor our agreement.
Because I am a reputable partner.
And as we have discussed, experiments are about more than results alone. The process is equally important. I have come here and completed my creation, and I do not regret my decision.
I'm afraid your journey ends here.
After I die, there will be no one to make the elixir of immortality, and your remaining stock will only last a few more years. How then will you prove that you didn't perish in this incident alongside everyone else?
When I feel optimistic about market environments, I never forcibly adjust them. They have their own direction. And I myself am one such environment. I have been quite particular about many things in my life. But where the manner of my death is concerned, I choose not to be.
You make yourself sound so magnanimous.
Oh, but I am. And I hope you will be too. It may have been a long time since anyone told you this, Dottore, but I recognize that you are a truly rare talent.
Ha! I can see it. The experiment in blasphemy that I've been performing all this time. It
Sampai
has been
habis
a long
eksperimen dia.
process.
Eksperimen
And I
pasal
do
apa
not
pun tak
care
tahu.
about the results as much as people might
Macam macam
imagine.
eksperimen dia buat.
If the very goal of your experiment was to explore infinite possibilities, then there was never any reason for it to end.
Indeed. Yet now, the experiment has officially drawn to a close.
Oh, dah tamat dah eksperimen kau.
What should I call you? Zandik? Or do you prefer Dottore?
Zandik,
Suit yourself.
Dottore.
Goodbye, Feofan. This time,
You're
that's what it
fine.
truly is.
And don't I know it? Goodbye, Zandik.
Zandik nama sebenar Dottore. Nama sebenar apa? Orang yang Dottore yang
I
clone
could
tu
have
ya.
carried out many more experiments, but to me, Lord of Dendro, this outcome is certainly not the worst.
I believe you. But unfortunately, this is where it all ends for you. This experiment does not belong to you, nor do any of the results.
Experiment. It sounds like you're trying to outdo me in my own field.
Wisdom is conveying information in terms that people can clearly understand. You know exactly what I mean.
Indeed, I can see no further outcomes. Ha! You have a formidable mind, and you are braver than I thought. Setting fire to the very thing your survival depends on. Your previous threat was empty, but this time, it is real.
When necessary, wisdom can be as fierce as an inferno. some of the flames that incinerate you come from within yourself.
Perhaps you are right. You see what lies at the bottom of the human heart, and that is your wisdom.
Here is where your journey comes to an end. All that is yet unknown belongs to those of us who will carry on living.
It seems I have unwittingly been your arch enemy all along. But now, it's all over.
I do
Dah
not
tamat.
deny your intelligence. But what you refer to as experiments, I would never describe in those terms. They are events that take place in the real world, and they are so much more than mere data. Goodbye. We will never meet again.
Yeah, that's my girl. Takkan berjumpa lagi. Nahida jam mungkin kita akan jumpa lagi dengan Dottore yang punya plan yang lain. Habis. Habis. Dah tu je. Wah, easy juga. Okay, tak easy juga sebenarnya. Dia betul time susah juga, babe. Okay, ni apa pula?
Well,
Lepas
that's the
event
last
ni.
of them. Everyone on the list is already back where they should be.
It was a long, hard road, but we finally finished escorting everyone back. I just pray that we'll never need to leave again. I hope we can stay here forever in this peaceful paradise of our own choosing.
Paradise. In the annals of the Temple of Silence.
Pun. Yeah, Azwan, kita pun.
It
Sabar jap. Story belum habis lagi. Sabar.
represents the hopes
Story tak habis lagi.
and
Sabar.
desires of the gods. They're longing for a place to rest.
I wouldn't think gods need such a place.
People always think they're the only ones who can lose their homes. They forget that gods too need a place to reside.
Ingat lama lagi. Rupanya sekejap je. Lawan Dottore tu dah siap.
God without his people shall cease to exist.
Nak berapa? Baru nak ke 10.
Gods need their
Ada 2 jam
believers
lagi.
every bit as
Sejam je
much as
habis
their
story
believers need them.
sambungan ni.
Only we can truly understand how much the desert faith has faded over the centuries. But we still talk about the gods as though they're part of our lives.
Given the myriad ways in which gods and humans interact, I'd say they really are. How else could Dunyarzad consider the Dendro Archon a friend?
Well, that sounds about right to me. Describing them as friends sure makes us feel a whole lot closer.
If you told me a few years back that I'd have this many friends, I'd have called you a liar.
Belief
Yeah,
is a
no
choice,
Moto 2.
just like
Yes.
friendship. We've made our choices through battle. The right ones, wouldn't you say?
I'll be heading back to the Temple of Silence. I heard the Goat King and the Ibis King decided to pay us a visit. How about you?
It's back to Aru village for us. Still plenty of supplies to distribute and people to help.
Until next time, old friend. As long as you can find the time, you're always welcome to visit us in Aru village.
Right back at you. Make sure to drop by the Temple of Silence the next time you're free. Word is that 2 of the other 7 pillars, Shezapank and Bennu, might also be dropping by. Since you're wearing the symbols of their power, it'd only be fitting if you came to see them for yourselves.
Dropping by? That makes it sound like they're visiting a neighbor's home.
Well, the temple was founded by Hermanubis, so I guess to them, that's exactly what it is.
Guess that's true.
All right. We'll make sure to find time to stop by. Stay safe on your journey home.
I will.
Habis ke? Tak ada lagi. Saya lagi ni kita akan cakap dengan Hija lagi dengan lain-lain. Kan? Tak tahu dah masih akan cakap lagi. Hija dengan lain.
You do have a point.
See? Retirement has always been a problem, especially for old-timers like us who've been locked away all these years. You finally step out into the light, and bam! You're face to face with a whole different world.
Naturally.
What do you think, Layla?
Huh? Why would you think to ask me? How could I possibly be qualified to decide where the servants of King Dashrat should live?
Sorry if my
Yan.
question was unclear. Do you think their statues will stand
Lain-lain
out
ni
too
24
much if we
jam
place them
ngantuk
here?
tau.
Hey, I never agreed to this. How could we possibly allow our statues to be left in Hermanubis' home? That would be like breaking into someone's house, then pretending it belonged to you in the first place.
Different beliefs can coexist. We still need to respect one another.
By which you mean, you two plan to stay at the Temple of Silence, for a while at least. But you have no intention of relocating your statues here. So, you see this as sort of a family visit? Is that correct?
Family. Huh.
You could say that. In a sense, Hermanubis would view this as his home. Just look at this place. Magnificent, is it not? The sad truth is, in the past, all three of us invested so much into misguided ventures. We failed to build what we should have, and wasted so much time instead.
And
Ugh.
what do you mean by that?
I mean that for the most part, time spent associating with the likes of Sobek, and, let's say, Thoth, might reasonably be considered wasted.
Why does that not surprise me? Go on.
Anyway, given how much time we'll all be spending together, I'd say that the bonds we built will end up proving to have been a sound investment.
Once Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence, returns, you can discuss the matter of staying here with him. But judging by the expressions of everyone here, I imagine you'll receive a very warm welcome. This sacred ground houses untold knowledge, after all. What better place for the servants of King Deshra to appear in the mortal world?
How about we share a meal together first? I imagine it's been many years since you last tasted fresh food.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. After
Wah,
so many
pasal
hundreds of
makan
years, I
pasal
can only
makan kau terus
surmise that
lagu
desert cuisine has become a lot more varied.
Are we having a get-together? If you'd like, I can help prepare some food. After all, Lord Thoth, you helped me so much in the desert, and I still haven't properly thanked you.
Oh, my, that would be wonderful. I'm touched that you still remember.
How the times have changed! To the people of today, it seems the Ibis King has become a kind and passionate god.
And you, Mr. Herreshoff? What kind of god do you wish to be?
To be honest, I
Dia tak
haven't
sabar nak
given it
masak
much
kambing.
thought. How about you, Dendro Archon? Do you
Masak
have any hopes
kambing,
for your
kambing
future?
goreng.
Me? I'm very happy with my current life.
Forgive my bluntness, but you do not seem to derive your authority from majesty and might, like Lord Al-Ahmar. Clearly your approach has its advantages, but also its dangers, don't you think?
I do, but projecting a majestic front doesn't really suit me. Besides, my relationship with others isn't simply one of a god and her people.
Not putting on airs might earn you more adoration.
Exactly. Besides, I really like parties where everyone brings their own food and we all come together to share. You should join us. I'm sure you'll find it fun.
Last time when we got together for a picnic near the Avidia forest, it was quite the occasion. Seeing as you're already here, how about we hold the next one in the desert?
Can we do that? Wouldn't Tainari have to transport a ton of drinking water?
Don't worry, I can help out. Layla, would you like to join us next time?
Me? Sure.
The more the merrier. That way we...
Don't
Yeah.
take this the wrong way. I just think you should know. When it comes to passing the time, chess is more our thing.
In that case, Dendro Archon, what do you say?
If I were to compete against you, I can't say
Lawan
with
chess
certainty
ke?
I'd win, but I certainly
Tak
wouldn't
lawan
mind
chess
giving
ke?
it a shot.
Saya
Why,
lawan dengan
Sobek,
dia
I'm
akan.
sure he'd be good for a few rounds. Cards, cards, cards! cards. I'll always prefer chess.
I wonder what variant of chess we're talking here. Mr. Thoth, is there some sort of astrological significance to this game?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. As long as the leader of the Temple of Silence agrees, we can search Herm Anubis' place for books to teach you how to play.
Okey. Macam chess pula. Okey. Jadi tadi mungkin lepas ni Wonder dengan si Wonder Nico dengan lain. Wow. Ni apa pasal bersepah sangat ni?
Devastation visited on Sumeru City. So many houses destroyed or damaged in the fighting. Who could have foreseen this? Look at all of this. It's going to take me forever to tidy up. I suppose living below the academia doesn't always work out to your advantage.
I would have thought a little appreciation of my sincerity
Apa
and
benar
effort in
semua dia
helping
aduk
clean up this
depa?
mess might
Ya,
be...
Helping?
Diorang ni
Effort?
bawa panjang
This
tau.
is your house. Of course you should be putting in the effort. If anything, I'm the one who's helping.
Gaduh lagi, gaduh
So
lagi.
you see yourself as just a helper in this situation. I must admit, I'm rather shocked.
If you're trying to say that since I live here too, I have an obligation to tidy up, fine. I suppose I do. Wait a second. Stop changing the subject.
Aduh, apa yang diorang cakap ni?
Nevertheless,
In the wake of a great
Pening
storm,
aku gedak
a
terbulik
missing
sana
roof
balik
is a
sini.
predictable inconvenience.
can you stop making it seem like I care more about this house than you do? Doesn't it upset you at all to see your home in this state?
I won't pretend it's ideal, but that's no reason to be upset.
This is the roof over your head. Your
Nampak
shelter
sangat,
from the
apa?
cold. The furniture
Nampak
is
sangat
tattered,
dia
paintings have
panggil
fallen off the
couple gaduh
walls,
macam
the
dah
windows are
macam orang
shattered.
dah kahwin.
Don't you feel even a
Ha
little
ah.
disheartened?
The way
Padahal
I see
roommate
it,
je.
these problems are
Padahal
easily
roommate je
solved.
padahal ni diorang dua ni.
Ugh, this is precisely why I hate talking to you about sentimental things. It's like banging my head against a wall. You simply don't understand just how much work goes into making a proper home.
It sounds like this is causing you a lot of anguish.
You mean the house or the paintings?
I mean your sentimentality.
Oh, well, yes. But I'd rather not dwell on such things right now.
Generally speaking, when anguish becomes the norm, people usually make an attempt to improve their situation.
But there are so many people and things in life that are difficult to change. It's not like you can force them. Besides, anguish can be a source of inspiration. And I'm not sure I could break my reliance on it.
I'm glad you're able to make yourself think like that.
What kind of a response is that? I was stating a profound truth about the very nature of art. Suffering is the cradle of all creation. Even you can't deny that.
And I wasn't trying to.
Itulah sikit-sikit gaduh.
I'm
Lepas
just
tu
happy
baik,
for
lepas tu
you.
hoodie, lepas tu gaduh
Pure and
balik.
simple. Can't you tell?
Happy about
Tahulah dekat
what?
apa yang diorang dua ni.
Happy that you can always find an answer that backs up your views.
You...
Ah,
More
jangan.
often than not,
Jangan
mine is a
wait.
process of running into
Sabar,
problems and
jangan
then
wait.
searching for answers. Yours more than most. Not everyone's so good at justifying things to themselves. It's something that you've been steadily mastering.
Huh. What about you, then? What skills have you been mastering lately?
Pass me that box.
Huh?
Semua box.
Okay.
Oh, tadi kenapa?
You may consider this my progress on the path to mastery.
What?
Ah.
Wait a second. Isn't that box mine? Hey, it is. It must have fallen off that shelf. I'll hate them. Those are my paints and inks.
Would you like me to put it in your bedroom for you?
Huh? I mean, sure, if you don't mind. What kind of progress is this? Does he think he can bribe me? Not that giving me back my own things is much of a bribe. These books on the floor, they're a complete mess. And this one, didn't he say it was an out-of-print collectible? It's completely covered in dust, and some of its pages have even fallen out. Ugh, guess I should help him repair it. This one too. And this one.
Risau pun aku tengok dua-dua ni. Empat dekat risau. Kat mana pula ni?
Local subter beasts, imported goods, such a bright future ahead. I can picture the Mora just rolling in.
Betul-betul lah dia ni. Betul-betul apa?
You do realize you sound like a choking cow?
Betul-betul apa nak duit lah dia ni.
It's called being imposing. Can't you feel it?
Betul-betul
Are
apa
you
orang
that
cakap? Gila
intimidating?
duit
Oh, I'm positively shaking in my sandals. What commands do you have for me, oh mighty Lord Sangamabe?
You've got a lot of nerve, Nefer. You went and told Candace and the others everything, didn't you? Seriously, do you have any idea how differently they see me now?
Surely that's a good thing. I presume they're more disposed to actually like you now, maybe even view you as a friend.
You traded my secret for sympathy! Thanks to you, I've lost every last shred of my mercantile majesty. How am I supposed to make anyone think I'm a big, scary investor now?
The dark days of Lord Sangamabe are behind you. Why not take this chance to make a few honest friends?
Ya tu.
Friends?
Daripada kau
Notoriously
tipu dia.
Nefer gained such an admiration for holier-than-thou types. A moon chanter here, an angel there? Who'd have thought it?
A coming together of fates, nothing more. No need to throw around accusations of admiration.
Forget it. You're right about one thing at least. Making friends is never a bad thing for a merchant. So, I really took a loss this time.
Tak apa. Kau rugi sikit je. Alam nangis.
What are you looking at?
Alam
I'm
nangis
trying to
macam
see if
budak-budak.
you're really crying or if those are just crocodile tears. A little birdie told me that when Lord Sangamabe makes money, the tears flow from the center of her eyes. But when she loses it, they flow from the corners. Which is it this time?
You are so annoying. I'm not talking to you anymore. Never.
Thank goodness
Dah
you're
mengajuk
here.
pula.
I've been
Mengajuk
looking
pula.
everywhere for you.
Huh? Well. If it isn't the House of Dana's very own librarian.
Dia nampak murah.
Miss Katayun.
Dia nampak
Oh,
murah. Dia
no,
nampak
I'm not
murah.
here to buy. I'm here to bring
Kena
you
reject
an
awal-awal.
and a
Kena
fascinating
reject
one at that.
terus.
We agreed to meet at the entrance to the mausoleum of King Deshret. One
Kena
more
reject
thing.
terus.
I bought this
Kesian
copy
Dori.
with my own money. It's not borrowed.
Reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard. That's quite the mouthful.
Huh? Isn't that the one that...
It was all the rage for a while. People throughout the city were clamoring to get their hands on a copy. The names inside were all circled. Everyone thought it was a riddle.
Don't bring up that book in my presence. I don't even want to hear its name. That thing was nothing but a scam.
Surprisingly enough, I've actually heard of this book, though it doesn't seem of much consequence. So, what truth lies behind it?
You're from the Vahumana and you're asking me what the truth is? I'd say the actual truth was about the least important part of the whole episode. I brought you this book because it probably has the most interesting backstory of any in the House of Dana's collection, at least in recent years. As for its quality, well, you can judge that for yourself.
Don't tell me it's actually any good.
You may not know this, Lord Sangamabe, but Lady Nefer has a fondness for books with, how should I put this? Mixed reviews?
No eye for good literature, huh?
Perhaps she feels that bad books hide interesting secrets? But I shouldn't put words in her mouth. It's probably fair to say she prefers the conversations that books can spark over the substance of the books themselves.
Suits my style as an intel broker, wouldn't you say? Very interesting, thank you. I'll return it to you once I'm done reading. And as it happens, I have something for you, too.
Incense?
Apa dia?
I imagine you've already used up the incense I gave you last time. Here's some more. This batch is
Incense?
from Nodcry, so the scent won't
Incense
be
apa?
quite the same.
Well, actually, I've been saving the incense you gave me. I couldn't bring myself to waste it without a special occasion. But I'll gladly accept this too. And I promise I'll use it this time.
Katayun, you haven't changed a bit.
Lamanya. Itu luar lepas ni guys. Saya lepas ni ikut jumpa dengan kan cakap Choi Lee dan naik dengan Choi Lee pula
Well
college.
done, Kale. After studying for so long, you finally become a full-fledged ranger.
Sure hasn't been easy for you, huh? This really is
Wow, dah naik
fantastic
apa?
news.
Dia dah
All grown up. No longer a
jadi
trainee, but an
ranger.
official forest ranger. Oh,
Dia jadi forest
next
ranger.
step is to secure
Tahniah,
tenure in
Gus. Sorry.
academia.
Thanks, everyone. It's true. I'm an official forest ranger now. Master Tainari, thank you for your guidance and support. I wish Mr. Sino were here so I could thank him too.
Sino had a matter to attend to at the Temple of Silence. I don't imagine he'll be back for some time. But don't worry, we can celebrate together once he's finished.
I'm afraid the party will have to wait. Kale still has some matters to attend to first.
Kale? Is everything all right?
No, it's not what you think. There's nothing wrong with my health. I just have a few things I need to deal with. I've made plans with the Traveler and Paimon to visit Mondstadt. Master Tainari and Mr. Sino will be accompanying us too.
Well, that's a relief. Let's get together when everyone's back. I'm sure you'll be doing even better by then.
Of course. I have a feeling you're right.
Sebenarnya sekejap je. Few days later, beberapa hari kemudian.
After all that catching up on sleep and food, Paimon's feeling full of vim and vigor again.
For someone who spends so much time resting, your recovery routine is surprisingly simple.
Hey! Paimon's been working her butt off too, you know. She flew all over the city helping everyone out.
Don't worry. I saw how hard you worked.
Alright, we all know you're the most hardworking person in Tavad. As long as you're rested and full, that's what really matters. Paimon's been looking around the place, and it seems like the city's already on the mend. But Paimon's been wondering how Nahida's doing. We should check in on
Ada
her.
pengenah hidang. Okey, jom. Pengenah hidang. Jom tidur pengenah hidang sekejap. Tak siap lagi story ni. Jom jumpa dengan Nahida. Oh, saya jalan ni. Ya Allah, saya jalan. Oh, ke sini. Saya ada nah. Ya Allah. Jauhnya nak pergi jumpa Nahida ni. Betul-betul ke atas nak pergi jumpa dia. Lah. Nahida dengan Wanda.
Hey, Nahida! And Hat Guy's here too! Traveler, Paimon!
What's going on here?
Nothing much. Nahida was just expressing concern for my physical and mental well-being.
Oh, the Traveler told Paimon all about that. We've both been very worried about you. Are you feeling alright?
You make it sound like I'm on the brink of some kind of breakdown. Truth is, I'm doing much better than you might imagine. If we can just get to the bottom of Dottore's intentions, we can minimize his negative influence. That's the sort of thing I excel at.
Just listen to that newfound optimism. It seems like having you enroll in the Bahumana was a truly inspired move. I can really see the
Betul anak
positive
mak lagi
influence.
orang ni.
Observe,
Nahida
a
mak.
classic
Wanda
Sumeru
anak.
specialty. Chalking everything up to education and learning.
To be honest, even I can sense the change in you.
Everything Dottore said to you was a way to manipulate your mind. Fortunately, you're no longer under his sway.
Can someone as old as me really continue to grow?
Yep.
If it helps, just think of yourself as a late bloomer. It's all a matter of phrasing, and it comes down to what standards you measure yourself by. For a puppet, developing at such an age is perfectly normal. But if you choose to call yourself a late bloomer, it sounds more like you consider yourself human.
However you see yourself, well done.
Assalamualaikum bang.
Alright,
Sound tak dengar.
I see
Sound
what
tak
you
dengar?
mean.
Anyway, what's your next
Cuba
step?
kuatkan volume.
What
Cuba
else
kuatkan
can I do
volume.
but
Patutnya
prepare
dengar
for
je.
the courses? Everything else can wait. Anyway,
And
that's
yeah,
enough
welcome.
chit-chat.
Welcome
There are still
Sauta
things in the city I need to help out with.
Teshio.
I'll be heading there now.
Sauta Teshio. Welcome to the stream. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
I'm so happy that Hat Guy is doing better than we thought. But what about you, Nahida? How are you holding up? The pyronosis burned down the corrupted Irminsul. The flames blazed for 7 days and 7 nights before they finally subsided. All that was left were the parts underground. Now, Aru shoulders the responsibilities that once belonged to Irminsul. The situation was contained before it got out of hand, so Tevat's most vital information has largely been preserved.
Irminsul has a strong influence over you, doesn't it? How will you cope now that it's gone?
There is no need to worry. Thanks to Nicole's extraordinary talents, my connection to Irminsul has been severed and transposed onto Aru. Angels can do things like that? They can. Such abilities are precisely what makes them so powerful. The goddess of flowers, Nabu Malikata once claimed that she too could perform feats beyond the reach of mere mortals. In my eyes, much of what she went on to achieve reached such transcendent levels. Her and Nicole really are both fascinating and magnificent.
So, does that mean your situation is stable now?
Correct. Just imagine that Aru has become the new Irminsul, and the essence of my existence has been bound to it. The wisdom of Sumeru has ultimately converged into a single, unified entity. Should we ascribe this all to fate, or is it merely fortune?
Whatever it is, the important thing is that you're okay, Nahida.
Dendro Archon, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Oh, thank goodness you're here. Greetings, Traveler and Paimon.
Sir Nevis, do you have something urgent to say?
Yes, there's something I need to report. We've received a message from Snezhnaya.
Masih ada sense saya.
The Fatui Harbinger, the rooster, sends us his sympathies, along with all the usual pleasantries. His stance is that, following the unrest and Nod cry, Dottore was subjected to internal censure. This madness was the act of a rogue element, one who cannot be seen to represent the Zapoliarni Palace.
No less than can be expected.
Snezhnaya paid a heavy price working to stop him. They even lost one of their own harbingers. The letter goes on to say that even so, Snezhnaya cannot claim to be blameless. Apparently, they will deal with Dottore's subordinates in accordance with Snezhnaya law, holding all those involved in his crimes accountable. Additionally, they are supplying relief funds and supplies, which are already en route. They hope this will aid in Sumeru's reconstruction.
Sounds like he's got an answer for everything.
True, but as diplomatic rhetoric goes, it's highly effective. Completely watertight, both in logic and sentiment.
This disaster has had a profound impact on Sumeru. There is much that I will keep in my heart. The matter of Dottore can be seen as settled for now. We are sure to cross paths again in the future, and in that light, Snezhnaya would do well to uphold their responsibilities and keep a tight rein over their actions. With Irminsul burned, the flow of fate now carries many more possibilities. I will be watching carefully.
Perhaps we can move on to a less serious matter? Dendro Archon, will you eat with us once this matter is dealt with? Everyone wishes to celebrate together. Your presence would be most welcome.
Of course! Junior Zod, Sino, and Hypatia all told me the same thing. If there isn't enough room for everyone, we can arrange back-to-back feasts.
What a wonderful idea. That just leaves the question of what we should eat.
Not more tomatoes, surely.
More? Dendro Archon, what do you mean by more tomatoes?
Those good friends of yours are always talking about tomatoes. Sometimes when I'm walking through the city, I can even hear them arguing in the fields. Since you see them so often, you must hear about tomatoes even more than I do. Tomatoes. The word has a certain magic to it. Like the autumn fur of a sumpter beast swirling in the wind, sometimes flying up my nose.
Tomatoes. What can we make with tomatoes? Wait, why tomatoes?
Take your time, there's no need to rush. The Traveler, Paimon, and I still have somewhere we need to visit. You'll have plenty of time to think it over before I return.
Does this mean you're going to Natlan? Meeting them there in person. It will require a long journey.
I know. But this is necessary. I must go myself. Traveler, Paimon, we'll set off as soon as you're ready. Is that alright?
Sure.
takut
We'll be
dia
ready whenever you are.
takut awak apa
You'll hear no objections from
you ada
Paimon.
setting
We
yang
should grab some snacks along the way, though.
ada yang lain.
It'll be just like going on a long holiday. Wonderful. I'm looking forward to this so much.
Holding point kan dah agak dah macam tu kasi holding. Itu selalu buat slow holding tak kita tahu holding point.
That land is such a lively
Ada kat
place.
sama dia sini. Holding naik ke 4 ke 6.
Cheerful and positive,
Holding
too.
sekarang ni semua dah penuh. Selalu buat semua penuh.
I can see that.
Holding yang mix dah
There
penuh,
are people
holding yang Discord ni selalu
outside
space
exercising
sebab
at
takut
all
tak dengar suara
hours.
dulu.
Such a healthy way of life.
Patutnya dengar je sepatutnya. Takut awak je yang tak
You
dengar.
came.
Orang lain dia
Welcome,
dengar.
welcome. You must be hungry from your journey. Would you like something to eat?
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. We've been eating the whole way here. We had a mushroom platter, Sab's meat stew, butter braised chicken, hot sour pudding.
Sebab tadi waktu awal-awal tu dah tu dah.
Positively stuffed.
All right. No need for all that detail. I'm starting to get hungry myself.
Maybe later then. We can wait till everyone's got an appetite. Then I'll head out for a meal together.
Kan, OBS saya okey. Awak
Sounds like
punya
a plan.
PC tu
Let's
yang
find
problem.
somewhere to sit down.
OBS saya okey je. Yang lain semua dengar okey je. PC awak dia yang problem. PC awak dia yang OBS saya okey je.
I should tell you, I already have some sense of why you've come.
Why's that, Malika?
To say thank you.
Your senses are spot on. But on top of that, we also feel guilty.
Because the pyronosis has vanished? I sensed its loss.
Despite scouring through the remnants of Irminsul, we couldn't find
Maksudnya
any
PC
sign
dia yang
of the
problem. So
pyronosis.
kalau orang lain dengar dia tak dengar
Not
tu
even
bikin
any
dia seorang je
trace
kot
of it
problem.
burning to ash.
Sebab
That's
kalau
certainly
Syarul
unusual.
tengok yang dekat phone Syarul ni memang dengar
Still,
jelas je.
the potential fallout from
Sebab
Irminsul's
Syarul
loss
tengok
is
stream ni apa,
significant, to
Syarul
say
tengok
the
live Syarul
least.
sekali tengok phone tengok kalau.
Perhaps the pyronosis's disappearance is
Tapi sekarang ni tengok
simply
okey
a
je.
knock-on
Suara dia
effect
jelas,
of
sound dia pun
the
jelas.
impact it's had on a certain strand of fate. There's no need to feel guilty.
Takut dia punya
We
PC
were
dia ni
clear that
problem.
this time there was to be no
Cuba
returning,
restart PC
only
kalau boleh.
giving. Pure and simple.
Thank you. Really is a
So kalau
fascinating phrase.
kalau Syarul tengok kat phone Syarul
We
sekarang ni,
use
suara
it to
dia jelas je.
express gratitude for the
Dia punya
smallest of
apa dia
things.
punya suara jelas,
Yet,
suara
when
game dia
faced
jelas
with a
okey je.
kindness too immense to describe, we use exactly the same words. It's not that we lack other means of expression. It's that when we truly need to express our feelings, the simplest and purest words are always the most
Semua dah
powerful.
full. Semua
You're
volume mix
right.
dah full, volume yang
In that land, we
game
prefer
pun dah
simple
okey.
expressions too. Companionship,
Takut PC dia
friendship, support.
yang YouTube, tak
They
tahu
might
lah
not
sama
sound
ada YouTube
fancy,
dia ke.
but the sentiment behind them is sincere.
That's wonderful to hear. Sincere feelings are often a vehicle for the deepest wisdom of all.
Irminsul's destruction doesn't seem to have done you much harm. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
There's still a lot of work to do, but before we begin, we felt it was important to come here and speak with you.
Partly to
Apa
express
takut
our
kita dengar
gratitude,
jelas
but
je.
also
Sebab orang
because
lain dengar
we
jelas je.
felt
Takut yang
that
Sauta punya
seeing
je dia
you,
tak
in
ada
a
apa dia
sense,
dengar.
is like basking in warm sunlight.
That's a nice way of putting it. I like that. To tell you the truth, though,
Bukan
I'm not a fan of
OBS dah
somber
okey.
meetings. So, since there's nothing more to say,
OBS saya dah
why don't we
okey.
go
Awak dia yang
bask in
problem
some
sekarang ni.
actual sunlight? The weather's
PC awak dia
beautiful
yang
today.
problem.
What a great idea! Paimon's gonna lie back and
PC awak dia yang problem sekarang ni. Kalau stream saya okey je. Lah, ini pula Paimon. Semua baring.
In that case, I think I'll lie down for a bit too before we head to our next stop.
And where might that be?
Mondstadt. Paimon and I are gonna head back there with Kale and the gang.
Long ago, I sensed that the god remains inside Kali had come from the goddess of flowers, but I kept it a secret. Those remains weren't hurting Kali, not as she is now. They simply exist. Besides,
Kan memang
I
dah
can sense
okey,
a
memang
deep
OBS dah
yearning
okey
within
dah.
her.
OBS semua dah
A
okey dah,
yearning for an
cuma awak
ordinary
punya je yang
life.
problem tu.
A yearning to hold on to the hard-won happiness she
Tahu
now
bukan nak puji,
enjoys.
tapi memang awak punya yang
With
problem
someone
sekarang.
like her, I have a responsibility to keep her secret.
She should be ready to face the truth by
Awak
now.
punya PC yang
Whenever
problem
people
tu.
meet,
Kalau OBS
there
dia
is
okey je.
always the potential to create warmth and kindness. Every child grows up, but even as adults, they are still children in the eyes of certain people.
Oh, just like how Paimon sometimes sees Nahida as a little kid.
Is that so? Well, anyone who's friends with a kid is probably a kid themselves.
Of course! And there's nothing wrong with that. When we get back, we'll actually be hanging out with another of our friends who happens to be a kid. Or more like looking after, in her case. Anyway, we'll always be there to watch out for our friends.
Dear Sucrose, when you receive this letter, I'll probably be as busy as always. But busy with wonderful things. That's because I'm no longer a trainee. I'm now an official forest ranger. Impressive, right? Sino said that official rangers sound much tougher than trainees. Though he did say it was already pretty tough to start out with. You probably heard that something big happened in Sumeru recently. Don't worry, it's all been taken care of. We're heading to Mondstadt soon, so if you're free, maybe we could meet up? Plus, it's not just me, a few of us are going. Hey, do you still remember that time we all got together? You know, when we all went to the Windbloom Festival? It'll be just like that.
Dainari,
Dia almost
is that...
Don't you say it! Is that the great Vayuvyastra? Behold, the great Vayuvyastra, General Mahamatra.
How times have changed. I wasn't expecting you to beat me to the punchline. You've changed.
You've really upped the aggression in your battle against Sino's jokes.
Kale, how did you know what I was going to say?
For the love of...
Traveler! Paimon! You're right on time!
I hope we haven't kept you waiting.
Kalei! Sucrose! It's been so long! How have you been?
I've been well. Everything's going great. What about you? Are you still busy?
Not at the moment. Oh, right! That juicer you gave us works amazing! Farzan loves it!
Seriously? That's wonderful. I don't suppose you drew up a detailed test report. Oh, what fruits did you use? How's the texture of the final product?
Sucrose, you might want to try asking your questions one at a time.
Albedo! Paimon didn't see you there!
It's been a while since all of us were together like this. How about we follow the same plan as last time?
Good idea, my friend. You never disappoint.
So, what are your identities this time?
Don't remind him.
First things first. Allow me to introduce our very own official Forest Ranger Kale. The rest of us are simply her humble travel companions.
This sounds like one of those mushy stories that gets people hooked on some corny, heartwarming premise.
Oh, is our story not heartwarming? If I recall correctly, there was even a scene like this in King of Invocations.
Besides being heartwarming, our story's also about tough, impressive-sounding job titles. At least, that's what I think.
Lama ni diorang cakap.
here already? I'm still giving Dottore a little trim. I won't be a moment.
A trim? Does Dottore need haircuts too?
Of course. It's important to know how to take loving care of the apples of your eye. All of these trivial matters get left to me. It's because I'm an angel, and angels are, in a way, the guardians of all Teyvat.
Oh, right! Well, that's definitely an impressive sounding job title.
What are you writing?
I'm just brainstorming some cool sounding lines. Oh, write them on these card backs. Of course.
Clearly, my lines are pretty amazing, wouldn't you say?
Miss Nicole?
Kale? You seem a little nervous.
I was just wondering, who was the person you mentioned who needed their wish fulfilled?
Wish? What do you mean?
Miss Nicole asked if we could meet up in Mondstadt once everything was over. She said a friend of hers had a wish that needed my help to come true.
Well, you never mentioned that before. All we knew was that you'd arranged to meet in Mondstadt. But we thought it had something to do with the god remains.
To be fair, everything I told you was true. Anyway, my friend is waiting. Come on, let's pay her a visit.
My friend sini bisa ini isi.
Huh? You're... surprised? I bet you weren't
Oh, dia
expecting to meet a woman like me beneath this beautiful tree in a faraway land. An oasis will spring from the place where a djinn resides. That saying falls somewhat flat here in Mondstadt, given that everywhere is already
habis
so
dah.
lush
Belum
and
lagi
green.
kan? Lagi panjang lagi 2 menit dialog ni.
I
Dia dah
made
kat
friends
sini.
with Miss
Okay.
Nicole. I asked her to bring me here and then
Dia dah kat
invite
sini.
Kale to
Okay,
come.
lepas ni kita cuba
The
chronicle
prologue
lepas
to
ni.
this story is that I have a wish. It has stirred within my heart for centuries, millennia even. Originally, it was merely Al-Akhmar's lie, but now it has become reality.
Could this be related to the goddess of flowers?
My dear young lady, my mistress left her final trace in this world upon you. I can't tell you how glad I am to see you here. And now I have seen you, and peered into your heart. You have experienced hardships and suffered setbacks. The torment an ordinary person might expect to face has befallen you threefold. This is the source of your resilience. But, beneath all this, I've witnessed the seeds of desire. You yearn to return to the simple life you once knew, do you not?
I do. I want to throw away everything that isn't mine.
But how do you decide what is yours? The scars that others carve into your flesh? The kindness and love they inscribe? Are these things not yours as well?
They are. This is something I've talked about with Miss Nicole. Miss Nicole said I should learn how to adjust my standards. I just want to live as an ordinary human. Anything beyond that isn't mine.
Don't you want anything from the remains of the goddess of flowers?
She gave me a revelation once. I think that's already more than enough.
In the past, you would not have possessed such a rich heart. Your brief life has taught you to hold on to everything good, to home in on kindness. How fascinating. You're nothing like Nabu Malikata, and you're certainly not her.
Of course not. I'm not some great and powerful being, Miss Lilopar.
Yet I am a djinn. We exist because of the Lord of Flowers. We revere and love her. My wish is to see her one last time, to give everything for her. Kale, can you do this for me?
But her remains won't be easy to remove. Are you sure this is what you want?
That's beside the point. First, I need to know. Are you
Kirain
willing
mo
to do something for the soul of this lonely,
the
wandering
flower
woman?
punya
I'm
kasihan
willing.
dalam konti.
But look, you know nothing about me. Even if you have heard the stories about me, all you would know is that I was rightly punished for the many evil deeds I committed. Ah, so you do know. Your lips are quivering, your eyes trembling, and still you're willing to do something for me. Life has been cruel to you, and yet you've learned to be kind. My dear young lady, to repay your kindness, I too must play my part.
Are you sure about this, Lilipar?
I yearn to see my mistress. For this moment,
Tak lah,
the
aku tak
world
lama
can
lama tu.
burn to ashes, the universe be engulfed in flame. I care about nothing else. And you, Kale, I can give you a gift. You'll become just another ordinary human.
But Miss Lilopar, what will happen to you?
My wish will be fulfilled, and I can die happy.
Why would you wish for that?
A long, unending life might seem desirable for one who has never possessed it, yet it brings torment to one who has. My remains are scattered across the yellow sands, but my soul can find no peace. Since you've promised to grant my wish, give me that release. Allow the dying to die, and let the dead rest in peace. You have my thanks.
Kale, there's no pressure on you. What she said, it's all true. A wish is a genuine desire, after all.
It's as if you want to use the last of your life to give me a better future.
Nothing so selfless. We'll be using our futures to fulfill each other's wishes. This is a noble act, a beautiful and secret transaction between two women.
I understand. Miss Lilopar, I'm ready.
Close your eyes, Kale. Then open your soul. From there, I will embrace my mistress. The downpour of flowers is your touch. Like returning to the very beginning. Like surrendering to your grace, my mistress. People say that devotion is beautiful, yet filled with pain. How foolish of them. For me, devotion is beautiful, pure and painless. Devotion is my love. Thank you.
Oh no. Oh, dia lupa. Okay. Dia lupa aku baca nama dia.
Lilopar! She disappeared?
She left, carrying the blessing of flowers.
Kale, are you alright?
I'm fine. Now that the remains are gone, I don't actually feel any different at all. Those remains weren't hurting Kale. Not as she is now. They simply exist. Besides, I could sense a deep yearning within her.
Kale must have already received what she was yearning for.
I'm doing fine. I feel relaxed. There's really no need to worry.
Then my wish has come true, too.
To become ordinary?
That's just one of my wishes. Actually, I have a few more. For instance, I want to protect the people I meet and help them find happiness. That sort of thing.
So between Miss Lilopar and me, you've fulfilled 2 wishes already. And protected 2 people.
Wonderful, isn't it? I feel so fantastically happy.
I guess that settles things here.
So what's next? What do you want to do when we get back to town?
Kale, look who I've brought to see you.
Hey, Kale! I heard you guys were holding some kind of secret event. How come you started without me?
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing like that. We were just saying goodbye to an old friend.
Really? Who?
Me. the old me.
So that's what this is all about. Did you come all the way to Mondstadt for that? Because we knew the old you so we could witness the change?
Exactly. The old me is gone. I puffed her into the air, and she became a fluffy pink cloud, floating into the sky, before disappearing forever.
Do you think maybe up in the sky she has friends waiting for her with test tubes, flasks, and bows?
Oh, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound so bad after all. What do you think, Miss Nicole?
I think maybe that's right. At least, if it were up to me, I'd consider that a happy ending.
Dear Sucrose, even though my childhood ended long ago, these past few days have really felt like growing up again. I've become stronger, and I feel like I can
Rasanya
finally
story
accomplish
ni,
things by myself.
rasanya story ni banyak fokus ke kau
Surely
Iri ya.
someone as mysterious as you will find a friend like this fascinating. Always growing,
Aku rasa story ni dia
always
nak fokus ke
thriving
kau
like a
Iri
plant.
sebab kau ni macam the key
I came to
untuk
say goodbye to my
menangkan
old self.
kuatkan diri.
I know that after this, she'll be gone. Thinking about it makes me feel a little lonely. I know the weakness that kept me company will one day leave me too. But somewhere in my heart, I feel a great sense of joy. It feels like I've always wanted to take this step.
Bila boleh pun. Sabar,
To
aku dah
walk
habis lagi
towards
ni.
the new me.
Kau main cakap lagi. Ya, habis. Let's go. Yes, finally habis. Habis kan? Oops. Alah, slime ni kacau lah. Kacau lah. Nah. Okay, yes, finally habis juga. Sekejap. Kita claim dulu. Kita claim dulu. Ya, dapat banyak. Let's go. Full. Ya, full kawan-kawan. Kasih aku claim. Sekejap kasih aku claim tu semua. Kasih aku claim tu semua ni. Kita pergi kat monster ya. Ya, ada aku pergi kat monster kita ambil. Kat adventure kit. Ah, dah lama tapi kat monster.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's.
Kan? Sekejap. Okay, jom kita pull. Jadi kalau ada berapa banyak kita boleh balik. Ada berapa banyak kita boleh balik. So. Dah berapa? Okay, semua. Dah ada 9. Okay, kita ada 9 pull ya. Kita ada 9 pull. Sekejap. Pasti cara buat kat sini. Dapatkan aura-aura apa? Dapatkan dia punya luck tu. Kita ke sini. Mana? Ya, kita pergi ke sini. Dapatkan dia punya aura gold tu sini. Okay. Jom, kita off aja. Okay. Jom. Kita pull. Okay, sekarang dia 9 pull. Okay, yang paling kan pull satu lah. Sebab sekarang ni dah pergi ke berapa Dah pergi ke berapa 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72. Okay, 73 sekarang. Itu ke 73. Kita tengok PT ke 74. Okay, dapat. Okay, dapat. Okay, PT ke-24. PT yang ke-25. Okay, dapat lagi. PT-25 dapat lagi. PT yang ke-76. Okay, tak dapat lagi. 76. Okay. Sekejap. Jangan kalah, please. Sekejap. 26. Okay, 27. Damn, tak dapat lagi. Okay, tolong lah. 28. Oi, jangan cakap 80. Jangan cakap 80. 39. Okay. Tolong menang.
Oh, should I introduce myself again? Looks like no interference from Alice's self-introduction magic this time. So I suppose I'll just go ahead.
Menang. Oh my
I'm
god.
Nicole.
Kejap.
As you can
Kejap.
see, I'm... again? Guess I spoke too soon.
Let's go. Menang. Okay, dah screenshot. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, ada 3 lagi. Okay, sekejap. Ganti dulu. Ganti. Okay. Tepi. Mana? Ni.
I shall be your guide.
Mana? Ya, dapat. Let's go. Ya, let's go. Dapat. Oh. Best tu. Bus. Kejap. Wow, nice. Sekejap. Dengan kecil. Oh. Jadi angel.
Where is it?
Oh, dia punya burst. Apa dia punya yang... Apa orang panggil dia? Dia punya charge attack tau. Dia punya charge attack tu dia boleh untuk scan. Wow, nice. Okay, sekejap. Saya gunakan something. Sekejap. Okay, dah kita pergi ni. Mana? Di sini. Sekejap. Dah tahu nak senang. Macam mana tengok dia punya burst. Sekejap, saya tengok dia punya burst. Sekejap. Mana usaha tu? Mana usaha ini? Usaha. Di mana anda? Usaha. Usaha. Please. Bagi aku ulti. Yes. Okay, sekejap. Okay, dia tengok ulti dia macam mana. Okay, dia buka ulti dia. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Oh, ada apa? Ada si... Apa orang panggil ni? CD. CD api. Oh, nice. Dia punya ulti tu macam ada tangga. Dah tu dia. Okay. Oh, nice. Sekejap. Ikut. Sekejap. Ada dulu. Dah buka weapon dia dah. Saya tak ada weapon yang ni. Dia lebih ke apa? Anchor ni? Anchor dia lebih ke body support. Dia at least dikasih tukang monster. Apa? Itu kalau dia dapat tahu tu kena time out ke lah. Sekejap. Nak cuba power weapon dia ke? Tak tahu tak boleh tak power weapon dia ni. Tak rasa cukup. Kalau nak power weapon. Sekejap, shop. Kalau nak power weapon dia. Mana weapon dia? Mana weapon dia? Sekejap, tengok. Weapon dia ni 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 1, 52, 53, 54. Menang tak kalau LG? Rasa mana tak menang kalau LG? Tapi kalau nak cuba boleh je. Nak cuba. Nak aku cuba dapatkan weapon dia ni. Kau rasa nak ke full weapon dia ni? Kalau kau rasa. Pendapat kau nak full ke weapon dia ni? Kau lihat weapon dia macam ni? This attack dengan attack. Your penetration attack increase 20%. 20% after point attack. Face shield. Then buff right? Member increase your party member damage by 10%. Every 1000 attack. Being to attack has 2. Possible of 26%. Okay, shields. Okay. Pistol 14 set pakai energy. Itu character. Performance factor trigger once every 40 seconds. Set 14 saat. Can also be trigger when you die on the chest to open outside the combat. Oh, kalau setiap kali buka chest, dia boleh tu macam terus reset. Macam instant reset. Tak boleh buka dia second. Okay. The human character may trigger the repair when they are off field. Inside the when you're on as character is off field in the party, they will also gain damage increase 50% damage increase from buff leader life. Sorry gathering one of the viewer pencetkan tu dapat place ni. It's okay. Tak apa, mungkin ada mungkin saya kasar bahasa ke, ada yang salah faham ke. Tapi kalau boleh set dengan cara baik, set dengan cara baik lah ya. So ya guys, tadi korang rasa nak pull ke weapon dia ni? Saya ikut korang, nak pull ke tak weapon untuk nickel ni? Tapi kau tengok weapon dia ni tadi. Tadi cakap weapon dia ni untuk okay, dah attack yang base attack ya. Dia punya ni cakap macam sebab dia bagi damage macam buff. Weapon dia ni macam buff untuk heal. So, macam mana? Nak pull ke tak weapon dia ni? Kerana cara baik dia kalau budak. Dia mungkin tersalah. Dia tak cakap ke apa ke sebab dia tak tahu juga. So, okay. Nak pull ke tak weapon untuk nickel ni? Sebab lepas ni benda mau Vika. Lepas ni benda mau Vika je. Kalau nak save ni mau Vika pun tak sempat juga. So, ya. Sebab sekejap.
the very picture of calm.
Kalau duin, rasanya tak lepas pun kalau dapat duin sekarang. Lepas kena dapatkan duin sekarang agak sini. Sebab sekarang dah 80, sekarang dah reset. Dia pun dah cukup PT sekarang ni. Kalau dah cukup pun dapatkan duit. Sekarang dah cukup PT. Pun dah cukup sekarang ni. Kalau nak cukup duit. Tapi kalau nak ambil duit pun, sebab kalau daripada duit better mau bisa. Kalau nak cari yang, sebab tahu sekarang nak cari DPS. Payung DPS. Kalau tak ada payung DPS lagi sekarang. Kalau dapat mau bisa pun dah juga. So ya. Dah sini. Yang api, betul juga ni api. Oh ya, artikel dia. Dia pakai artikel apa? Ini kau apa? Si Nicole ni. Sekejap. Kalau Nicole ni artikel apa? Ini mana? Okay. Artikel dia pakai apa? Oh, pakai ni. Okey, tak pakai dia. Sekejap. Pakai balik mana? Mana ni?
Need to hire a duelist?
Artikel baru. Azwan. Lawan bos sekejap. Azwan, jom Azwan tolong aku sekejap. Lawan bos. Nak build Nicole ni sekejap. Sekejap. Apa? Tak. Oh, kena balik. Okey, tak apa. Tak apa. Sekejap. Mana yang Nicole punya tempat tu? Di sini. Oh, ya. Dia bukan. Mana tempat dia? Tempat ni. Mana tempat nak artikel Nicole? Wait a second. Sekejap. Nanti kat sini. Sekejap kat sini. Artikel Nicole. Sini. Bukan. Sekejap. Mana tempat artikel Nicole? Sini. Dekat monster baru tu. Monster kan? Monster. Oh, sini. Okey. Okey. Dah buka lagi. Okey. Faham. Dia dah besar macam ni. Okey, jadi pergi sini lah. Okey. Sudah kita cari artikel dia sekejap. Larang. Domain Nicole tu dekat monster yang baru. Oh, okey. Okey. Sekejap. Saya nak pergi ke sana. Dia dah tak? Sekejap. Dia dah tak pergi ke sana. Masa kena dah key tau. Tadi kat dalam ni. Oh, sini. Sini dia dekat air. Sekejap kena dekat air. Kena lalu dekat. Nampak dia buka kat air. Dia panjat. kena pandai juga lah. Yang pandai ni. Sekejap. Ada kuat energi je ni. Sekejap. Ada kuat energi je. Sekejap. Okay. Balik. Okay. Saya kena test mic. Dari Wekome. Ini. Oh tu. Angin. Kayu dengan ni. Okay, kalau angin kayu dengan tu, rasanya tahu pakai apa. Kita pakai ni. Angin. Kayu dengan api. Kita cakap pasal kayu. Ya, so tak ada kayu. Pakai mana Apakah ada kunci kematian ni?
I will bring my notebook.
Angin kayu dengan api. Boleh pakai. Info tak cukup ni sebenarnya. Tak ada pinjam base-base.
Wheel of life. Let the world collide!
Locked on! Open fire! Open fire!
Mana kan? Ni tak payah pakai ni pun tak apa tau. Sakit dah.
Look alive! Hi! Showing you strength!
Go. Orders given. Orders received.
Open fire! Open fire! Open fire!
Strike a pose!
Let's get it on! Ha! Hi! Ha! Bullseye!
Jadi tu betul. Pakai pakai tu yang okey lagi. Boleh ni. Sekejap. Itu kaki. Sekejap. Pakai sini lah lagi. finish lagi. Okay, sekarang ke 11:10.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in song!
Branch into song, by the frost man of old.
Surge, a new moon rises.
Hunt them down. Ready.
Oh. Makan sedap. Ini lebih sedap. Ini lebih sedap. Oh my god. Balik. Ya, saya nak tengok yang dia punya metro ni dia petik ke apa ya.
Receive my blessing.
Dia sakit kan?
Leave this play.
Flame, renewed, converge.
Move it. Time to testify.
Let the world come alive!
With one heart, we pray. Branch into song. The ebb and flow
Okay, dia dah ada uti.
is over.
Kalau tak ada uti tak penting lah.
Into the shadows.
Okay. Dia lihat. Dah mati kan team ni. Dia kat static dah. Dah static. Kita balik ke sini. Metro ni dia penting ke attack percentage? Oh, banyak ke attack percentage eh? Okay. Attack percentage. Baiklah. Let's buat kita untuk neko dulu. Lepas tu dia kasih artifact ni, kita main-main sikit lagi. Lepas tu dah.
Receive my flame. Ready. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Time to shine! Surge. Renewed, converge.
Alah, tak sedap lah.
Strike a pose!
Flame. Lush as the moon, by the frost man of old. Enough! Into the shadows. Hunt them down.
A moonlit night for all. Let my name echo in song! Shower me with praise!
blessing.
I heard there's a crazed forest boar wreaking havoc around the outskirts of Chinju Forest. Didn't you go for a walk there a few days ago? Did you see it?
Nope.
Really? Then what about that weird kid? Word is, she's been asking around that same area about some witch. The rumors about that place are just bizarre. We should head over and check it out for ourselves.
Count me out. I just finished working overtime. All I want to do right now is head straight home and catch up on sleep.
Yeah, you look dead on your feet. I'd better stick with you till you get back. Don't want you passing out on the way.
Did you hear that? No! The part about the witch! What if it's one of the mages? Come on, we gotta go check it out! Break, Schmake! Besides, Paimon doesn't believe for a second you're not curious about this. If there's a mage around here, something big must be going on! Maybe there's nothing to it, but if the rumor's true, we might be able to help out! This should be the place. Let's see. Any forest boars or mages around? Huh. Guess not. Looks like it was a false alarm. Makes sense. Paimon doesn't recall ever seeing a forest boar here before. And all that stuff about a witch? Why would they come all the way here, out into the middle of nowhere? They have way more important stuff to be doing.
That's just a stereotype. A witch will do anything for her own amusement, even if it causes innocent people to suffer. That's why it's a hunter's duty to... Wait, you two. You're Alice's trusted confidants. The renowned duo of the Traveler and Paimon. Hold on. Let me start over. My name's Prune, and I'm Alice's... friend. Yeah, friend. In fact, she invited me here to take care of a, witch-related incident. But we lost contact due to certain uncontrollable circumstances, so...
Guessing this is the weird kid who was asking around about witches?
Yeah, I heard that! And don't give me that look. I'm not some weird kid wandering around for no reason. I'm here for a professional investigation. The point is, I know Alice.
Uh-huh. You don't sound super sure about that.
Don't believe me? Look,
Alice gave me these. Witch's tools. Surely you recognize the magical signature on them. A bell, a hammer, and a tattered old book? Guess they could be special, but they're not exactly screaming witch. Huh, that's odd. Not recognizing the first two I can understand. But this Spondamod textbook really means nothing to you? The Traveler's Companion is supposed to be a well-read, high-level student at the Academia. According to the rumors, at least. 80 years ago, this was the defining Spondamod text. It's a true classic. Wait, you mean companion as in Paimon? Man, Paimon's academic cred is off the charts. Which is to say, yes, of course. That text is super, important and all that. Whoa! Why is the bell ringing all of a sudden? In theory, it detects localized abnormal magical fluctuations. Huh? Unusual power surges. There must be one nearby. Huh! I just know I'm right this time. It's gotta be a witch. Wait, so you're saying it means a witch is nearby? Just follow me. You'll see I'm right. Monsters? You said it was gonna be a witch! Shoot. I got my hammer back there. Sorry, but could you take care of me while I go get it? Thanks! Nice one, Traveler! You're just as good in battle as all the rumors say. Thanks for stepping in, and I apologize. I shouldn't have rushed in like that. But I wasn't lying! Alice said that when the bell rings, a witch might appear. I just didn't realize the probability was so low. It's okay. We believe you. Besides, if it's one of Alice's gadgets, it must be able to do all sorts of weird things. We know all about that, don't we? Oh, I knew it! Oh, hey! There's a card here! Calling all children with imaginary friends. Do you want to accomplish something great together? If so, go off and find the Dough King. There's also a forest board drawn on it. Could it be the one that's been running wild around here? Another one of her schemes. What do you mean? A plot to lure in children using the things they love the most. And using their own imaginary friends against them? Oh, it's despicable, reprehensible, and absolutely unforgivable! You think it's that serious? Then we've got to do something! There it is again! Please don't let it be more monsters! Considering what happened before, you're right to be cautious. I'm gonna go ahead, but I won't force you to come along. What should we do? We can't just leave her on her own.
Loaded. If these items are unclaimed, we may take them without controversy.
There's no mistake this time. This has gotta be the witch's stronghold.
Blow it up! Blow it up!
Guess the rumor about the forest war is true. But it talks? What are they planning to blow up? Isn't this kind of concerning? Pretty sure what Klee said is just as concerning. Huh? Honorary Knight, Paimon, and Prune? Wait, you two know each other? Yep. Prune moved to Mondstadt not too long ago. She taught me this game called Answer or You're Toast. It's super fun. What? Hey, I told you not to tell anyone about that. It's not like that. It's just a game where you answer questions and, in return, you get to eat toasted snacks. Huh, that sounds right up Paimon's alley. You should come next time, Paimon. The more people we have, the bigger we can make the fire, and the more fun it'll be. Never mind that for now. What are you doing here, Klee? This animal didn't hurt you, did he? No, he wouldn't hurt me. We were just playing. This is Popcorn, my new friend. Wait, he looks exactly like the drawing on this card. Oh, yeah, that's the request for help that the Dough King drew. But don't worry, the Hexen Circle's on the case. The Hexen Circle? Do you know where the witches are, Klee? Come on, you can tell me. Yeah, they're inside the secret base. I'll go get them. Back in a flash. I was right. I knew they had to be close this time. Why do you look like you're gearing up to fight a monster? Trust me, these witches are... Ta-da! The Little Hexen Circle reporting for duty. We just talked it over, and Yao Yao said we should put the little in front because we all still have growing to do. The Little Hexen Circle? What in the world is that? She never mentioned it before. I'm Little Witch Klee. Oh, and the Little Hexen Circle was my idea. It's always a good day when I get to see you two again, Traveler and Paimon. Oh, right. Klee mentioned she was bringing a new friend to the base. Guess we should introduce ourselves then. I'm Little Witch Yao Yao from Liyue. I just joined the Little Hexen Circle, and I'm looking forward to learning a lot. Oh, hi. Your turn, Chi-Chi. Nice and slow. Just like we practiced, okay? Still remember what you wrote down?
I am Little Witch Chi-Chi. That's all. Traveler and Paimon are in my heart. I can remember them without writing things down. New friend is a new face. I will try to remember.
My turn? Hello, you two. Oh, and our new friend here. I'm Little Witch Sunny. Hello, friend, or, witches. You can call me Prune. Sure looks like the real deal. You even have introduction magic. just like Alice and Nicole.
Mom's a super impressive witch. Guess I just take after her.
Wow, Prune! So, when you said there were witches around here, you were talking about Klee and the others?
Yes, of course. A little witch is still a witch after all.
Salis's idea? Does this organization take orders from the main Hexen Circle?
Prune is the best. She's my friend. Oh, and Mom said she's her friend too.
What? Your mom said we were friends.
What's with the surprise? Didn't she just tell us herself she was Alice's friend?
So, Paimon, Prune, wanna join the little Hexen Circle?
Do it, do it! You can come into our secret hideout, and we can all share snacks and toys.
Plus, you get to share Mom's cool introduction magic too. She said I can use it on all the little witches.
I'll pass. I stopped playing pretend a long time ago.
Unlimited snacks are one thing, but self-introduction magic too? That's so cool! Wait, no! Paimon's not ready! Alice also loves putting people through trials, remember? What if Klee inherited that trait too? Paimon can't swear allegiance now! She'll look like such a joke if she doesn't pass the test! Aww. So, fellow little witches, does Paimon need to pass some sort of trial to join the little Hexen Circle?
Nope. All it takes is an invitation from Klee. That's how we joined.
Yep.
Wow! That's a lot simpler than Paimon thought.
That's to be expected. A child's world is simple. Adults are the ones who make things complicated.
So, Paimon's a little witch now? Oh, what's her introduction magic gonna be?
Mom says the content of the introduction is super important, because it's kind of like a first impression. So the person who knows the little witch best should decide. Just picture it in your head, then hold my hand, and the magic will transfer.
Yeah, you definitely know Paimon best. So, in your eyes, what kind of little witch would Paimon be?
Okay, Paimon, hold out your hand. Done! All right, little witch Paimon, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, that's it? Okay. Here goes nothing. Hello, everyone! Little Witch Paimon reporting for duty!
Congratulations. But shouldn't we get down to business? Something doesn't seem right with this boar.
Yeah! You said the little Hexen Circle is working on a quest, right, Klee? Now that Paimon's a member, she should get all caught up, huh? So, what's the situation?
The whole popcorn thing is super complicated. It's gonna take ages to explain. Can we at least find somewhere to sit down first? Standing is so tiring.
Ooh, let's have a tea party then! Tea parties are perfect for long conversations.
Great idea! I'll be in charge of snacks and drinks.
Oh, I'll get the chairs.
And I'll get some toys for us to play with.
You can come with me, Chi-Chi. Help me pick out some good snacks.
You're more than welcome to explore our secret base in the meantime, Honorary Knight and Prune.
All right. Guess I can do some reading while I wait.
my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills.